So file sharing has become an extremely important part in of today's society. Rather, um, people pretty much use file sharing for everything: work, fun, whatever they feel like. Um, People like to share files of all kinds, like uh, really sensitive information, content they just enjoy, and things that sometimes they don't even own, which is where a lot of problems come in. There's some main staples of file sharing that I was looking at for my project. Um, Specifically, one of the leading names in file sharing called BitTorrent. Um, it's a software with a kind of interesting background, as it was first created in 2001, and it was just, I guess, used as a way to share information between multiple computers simultaneously, and also to reduce the strain on what would be one computer by, I guess, linking them through. I mean, what's called a swarm, but you'd kind of probably call it a web of information. Um, it made it really easy for people to share files of all kinds, which is why it is a leading name in file sharing. It's extremely important still in today's society. Like a lot of game companies, such as Blizzard, share information through BitTorrent. Like they send out updates for their video games over BitTorrent. Um, Another extremely, I guess, important part in file sharing would be cyber lockers. Cyber lockers are hugely popular. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people use them, but a lot of people don't even know what a cyber locker would be. So it's mostly just usually a web page that's on the internet and kind of has content of all kinds, for the most part, illegal content. Like, think of that really popular old website, Megashare, where people used to illegally watch movies from. Um, I mean, websites like that are kind of looked at by people like all the time, and I mean, they are technically illegal, but most people just don't care at all. Um, and most people tend to kind of keep them a secret because they actually enjoy the content that they're able to access from websites like that. Uh, Another way, or I guess another method of file sharing would be forums. I mean, I'm pretty sure whoever's watching this video knows exactly what a forum is, but they are, I guess, another type of website, but they're mostly just meant for chatting and such, but people are able to share information in them very easily. Like, even files, which is kind of, I guess, a little messed up, because another main problem with file sharing would be the amount of illegal content that's usually shared in file or with file sharing, like in cyber lockers per se. Like, okay, back to Megashare, I guess. A lot of people would just, instead of going to the movies or renting movies, they would illegally watch the movies on the internet or download the movies, which doesn't give any money back to the people who originally created those movies, which is kind of messed up in itself. But at the same time, a lot of people kind of see see it as not as big of a deal because, I mean, not everybody can afford to go to the movies every day for stuff they can literally just watch for an hour and then move on with their lives from. So, I mean, to not go into too much, file sharing is extremely complicated, but I mean, file sharing has become extremely, I guess, big in today's society. I guess I'll say that for like the fifth time. Um, like, another main method of file sharing would be like cloud storage. That's extremely popular, and a lot of people are tapped into without even understanding how it works or completely knowing that they're a part of it. And either way, yeah,